MacVoices is supported by ATTO. When you choose ATTO for Mac connectivity, you can connect with confidence. ATTO has more than 30 years of experience providing Mac network and storage products and support around the globe. Have confidence in your connectivity. Choose ATTO. Learn more at atto.com. MacVoices is in San Jose for AltConf and WWDC. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we're going to catch up with Daria of SupportYourApp about what has happened since last year, because we talked to her for the first time last year, and it's something that as a developer I think you want to hear from, and if you are a customer you also want to hear about it and how your apps are being supported. Daria, it's great to see you.
Great to see you too.
So what has been new with SupportYourApp?
First of all, we are growing. Right now we have more than 400 guys and girls. We support our clients, users in 15 languages, and we moved to our big, beautiful second office.
Wow, that's a lot of growth in a year.
And it's on one hand. On another hand, we've developed our own solutions for our clients. It's tools to help talking, like chatting with your users. So right now we have our own live chat solution. We have our CRM system, but it's optional for our clients if they want to use it. And we've been working on our AI solution based on machine learning that can be embedded in any CRM system and can increase and boost our agents' performance.
So tell me a little bit about that. We're hearing, again, as we have been for the last few conferences, a lot about machine learning.
Yeah.
How does that apply to what you do and what you can deliver?
So first of all, it can really help our people to prioritize their tickets, because it can analyze semantically sentences, words, customers' queries, and if there's something urgent happen, let's say the customer wants a refund, our system puts this email on the first place, and our representative can reply it right away. And probably if it will be an instant reply, we can solve this issue much faster, and then probably this customer will retain with our client's company. It's the first option. The second option, it's a very fun option, basically, we call it mood. Our system analyzes the ticket's mood, and we can put an emoji, whether it's a customer is angry or he is happy, and then our person can already be prepared for the tickets, for he or she knows what to answer. Also, we have partnered with many companies, and it works via our API. So right now, if it's some exotic language, it can be translated also instantly. It's not Google translation, it's a human verified translation. And many more, like our AI system, it's the last but not the least feature that can check what you already reply and can give you a project, but not just a regular like a draft project or like a macros project, but really a project with a reflection. So a human being, like a person who is behind that, can choose whether he wants to keep this project and just reply to the customer, or add it a little bit, or just like cancel and write a new one.
So I think what I heard in there is that some of the support you're offering is via chatbot automatically. It does what chatbots do. It replies to certain common queries, but the human interaction can also be interwoven with that to make, as you said, the agents more efficient and get the support that the customer needs.
Absolutely, but chatbot, we also work with chatbots, with the let's say original ones, because for chatbots you need to write scenario, and then you have like this sham when you have, okay, so do you need help? Yes, and if yes, what the next question? And here our neural networks, it's like a 9-year-old kid. It's still like not just a yes and no, and then the next question that is taken from your knowledge base, it's already more intuitive, and it can be even better if we will have more data. So all in one. Right now it's an ecosystem for customer support where we have people as a resource, we have our tools, and we have our experience.
What kind of what kind of challenges do you think are the biggest ones for developers right now in providing support and in signing up with your company? Because obviously there has to be an extensive amount of training for an agent from your company before they can offer support on my app, let's say.
I think the biggest challenge right now is that many companies, many development companies, they, to be honest, they don't think that it's so important and so vital department in their businesses. However, with the customer support, with the good customer support in the competitive market right now, you can retain more clients. Because it's not about chasing new clients, it's just about retaining your existing clients. And if we will organize all processes very smoothly and professionally, I'm sure that customer support can bring more better experience to users, and then more sales, and then loyalty, and then everyone will be talking just about your company, your product. So I think it's challenge in perception that it's also the same, also vital department as marketing, as the development. That's why we understand that, and our clients understand this. That's why we are like growing so fast.
Well, as we said last year, I know some of your clients, and I know how highly they speak of what you do, because you take a certain level of, you take some responsibility off of them so that they can continue to develop, but they don't want to alienate their customers by not offering quality support. So it's a very important service, and it's something that I'm happy to talk about here, because I think it's important for folks out there to know that when they go to their favorite app and they need support for it, that they're getting it not necessarily, it doesn't have to come from the developer. It can come from someone like you that still is just as high quality support and knows the product just as well.
Yes, and we are like an extension of our existing team. So we inquire the same values. We know our clients' policy. We know what they don't prefer, whether it's formal or informal. And some of our clients from San Francisco, they call that they have the second office in Ukraine.
So you've had that much of an influence on them.
I think so.
So how does your pricing go for developers? So I come to you first time and say, Daria, I want you to handle my tech support. What kind of pricing are we talking about?
It depends on your requirements. Basically, what we need to know is how many agents do you need. It's based on how many requests you get per day, per week, per month. How many languages? As I mentioned, we provide support in 15 languages. So if you need just English, the price will be lower than if you need, let's say, English and French. And whether it's pre-sales, post-sales, level 1 or level 2 support, because if you need very tech guys, let's say, to work with your logs, collect logs, then also the price will differ. And when I'll have this information, the last information that I need is just working hours, whether it's 24/7 or extension to business hours, then we will be able to come up with the solution. And our price based on the number of agents, and it's fixed per agent per month. It starts with $1,000 per month.
Okay, that's not bad, especially if you have the need for it. And if you're a one-person shop or just a couple-person shop, it's tough to do that support and still get to the development that you need to be doing.
Yeah, I think so.
The website where folks can go to learn more.
Yeah, just go to www.supportyourapp.com.
Great. Daria, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much, too. It was a pleasure to see you.
Next year?
Absolutely.
That sounds good. Folks, we'll have more from AltConf and WWDC in San Jose. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.